Hello guys, Kung Fu is here. New expansion is upon us. So, of course, we're gonna test some new cards, and let's start with Northern Realms this time around. Northern Realms wasn't bad last couple of months with Siege, and before that with Alumni. Now we get a new card called Traveling Priestess. A bronze 4 provision bronze with Veil that gains charges whenever you put this card back into your deck, increasing the number of charges by 3. You get Zeal Order, so you can pull it out at any moment with Pincer Maneuver, with AA out of your deck, and if you mulligan her like 4 times, you get 12 charges to implement, and we know how the boost charges are interacting with Trident Infantry or with Trollolo. Every time you use an order, Trollolo gets +1 armor that you can then transfer into the points. So we play Pincer Maneuver Radovid to get 4 draws from your deck. You have tutors, we have Witcher Mentor, Istredd, Snowdrop to draw the cards. Also we play this new card, Ring of Favor, that boosts, that starts in your hand, so you get the Tinin, you get guaranteed good card into your hand, and every turn, if your opponent didn't pass, the boost increases from 4 to 6 to 10 to up to 20. Wait, what is it? 22, right? So pretty good card if you are searching for additional bit of tempo and opponent doesn't let you out of the round too early. But yeah, let's see how this performs on the ladder now. We're gonna be drawing the Traveling Priestesses and trying to mulligan them back as many times as possible. A funny part about this card is that it works with Necromancy, so it actually gains the charges once again. And we run 2 copies of it, kinda because of that. Of course, we could have bounced 1 copy over and over again, but there is a limitation of Heat Wave that, or Squirrel, that removes 1 copy, and then you are kinda sad because you don't have anything stored for Necromancy. Sadly, you cannot play Shani because Shani summons. So let's see, our starting hand doesn't have any Traveling Merchants, Traveling Priestesses, sorry, which is less than ideal. Okay, we didn't find any of them. We have Leader for that. We can put one of them on top with Fisher King and pick it up with the Mentor. But the hand definitely is suboptimal. Gonna try and work it out nonetheless. We don't even have a yay. The deck, we decided to play Vigos Muzzle. Would have been quite useful here, sadly. And didn't find the card, so we draw it and throw it back into the deck. Sure, we didn't get adrenaline value, but we need to play for at least some carryover. Ah, wait a moment. Traveling Priestess gains 6 charges instead of 3. We drew her once. So did Fisher King give the charges, additional ones? Is the card actually, whenever this unit is put back in your deck? We might have a slight problem with the wording on a card then. Opponent is also very impatient. I think we're gonna try and Istredd because we have too many 1, 2, 3 unplayable cards, 4 with necromancy. It's not what we are looking for. Probably also gonna play the Pallor. So the Ring of Favor, you might have noticed, got buffed every time. Your opponent doesn't see that. So at the moment we have 10-point buff. We can freely give out Sunset Wanderers. Allow them to be out of the deck already. So we draw 3 cards. Let's see. This is the second copy with 0 charges. We send it back. Necromancy. And try them.
Please, I'm just a messenger.
And Snowdrop goes into the deck. So it looks like opponent can't pass. We don't get the 14 points of reach. And we are sort of screwed here. I wonder if he's playing any new cards. Haven't really thought about playing vampires. With Unseen Elder being a card you probably want to keep Devotion. On the other hand, you can go Proto-Fledder, Fledder Abuse. In that case, you want your neutrals in the deck. And he doesn't matter. Are we passing? So he passed. And here we are. Having some trouble. So this is playing for 7. We're losing 4 points, so 3. 3. And leader charges are not enough. Okay, it looks like we are going a card down.
No horse, I said. Wanted the exercise.
AA is nice.
I like you whether you like us or not.
But yeah, there is a problem. We gain
Do not test my patience.
a bit of a mess, I know. Because I top decked good cards, I didn't want to send it back, but it was just an unfortunate progression of events. We also didn't get Traveling Priestess bounced too many times. I'm gonna send her back. So we have 9 and 6 charges on those. I do feel like we are getting easily abused here, especially being 2 cards down. Maybe that's not the matchup and we needed to go next. And if everything is that bad, might as well continue the fun. Gonna AA for the Tridem. We have 9 charges to sink into that. We have Sunset Wanderer to come out. And if he wants the Flatter beginning, we can kill the Flatter quite easily. But definitely the round should have gone differently. I should have just sacrificed and accepted that Radovid going back into the deck. It wasn't even that problematic. We can draw any NR card of our choice, so let's see what opponent is thinking. He's probably thinking, nobody can play the game. And he's correct. But that's what I was meaning. We can actually eliminate the Flatter. If you place another one, we can kill it again at 7. Or steal it, to be more precise. So we get a Traveling Priestess with 6 charges. 32 points ahead. Casual Gwent lead. Both ladders are in opponent's graveyard, so I wonder if he plays the Sabbath. The Sabbath actually pulls us Istredd Radovid, which is quite good. He got his reaches growing, of course. Blade 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. What seems to be the mood? We cannot take teleportation. That would have been quite nice. Just leave it be for now. I'll play 2 of them.
Blessed be the sunrise.
I think I'm playing both of them. Trying to block the Blood Moon ticks as well, so that the bleeding goes into the Veiled unit. 41 point ahead. His Regis is about 12 at the moment. Even less. Okay, 12 with the drain. So he needs to start playing something. I hope that next turn we are easily activating Muzzle. Well, we had Alumni abuse at the release of Alumni when Letitia was a broken card. I think we just steal this. It could have been cute and sent something back into the deck, but I think Heatwave is potentially better to keep, and the 10-point swing plus turning his engine off. It's worth something. I want to keep only the charge for round 3, so that we can actually create a unit for Traveling Priestess to buff. Also, a small notion that this is like third, fourth game with the deck. It's super unoptimized. It's also aimed at abusing things at the start of the season. Most likely, later on, you'll need more tech choices. At the moment, we have Heatwave, Purify. To play around things like Brewer. Dwarves should be prevalent in the meta, since they got the buff and everyone will be quite interested in playing it. And we also have a bunch of other archetypes to explore, so if you're not following the channel, you can find the button for that under the video. I appreciate the follow. More content will be coming out. All the new buffed and created decks will be available here. Or also check the Twitch, where you can also suggest your decks to be played on the stream. So let's see. About 30 points is what our opponent needs. He has no leader charges. He has bronzes in his hand. If we go out on even, having Heatwave, especially if he spends Defender, would be quite big. So far, I must say, bronze. This is gold. Bronze, bronze, bronze. But he forced us out down 3 cards. A bronze, a gold, a bronze, bronze. Opponent is kinda playing a bronze only deck by the looks of it. Oh, did I forget? Nah, we killed everything. I just noticed that I haven't used a couple of charges, but we didn't have target and then I couldn't. So we go out on even. Thanks to opponent's bronze hand. And we have the answer for Regis, and I also don't believe that anything but Regis actually takes him there, so... even that might be not part of the plan. And then we need to find Necro, because everything else is subpar, so we need Trollolo, but we can grab it with the leader. And we need Necromancy drawn naturally through 3 draws and 2 mulligans, otherwise we are quite dead. But so is our opponent. We are getting there. We started to bleed some cards down. We go a card up. We have Heatwave. Necromancy is all we are searching for. 5 out of... okay, easy. Easy. Defender wouldn't mind having that. Oh no. I guess our opponent also missed Regis from his top decks. But you've seen the power. I'm not entirely sure how bugged the card is, because at the moment it says moved back into your deck. It might have gotten extra 3 charges from Fisher King, so keep an eye on that. We got some notification menu now at the starting screen of Gwent that mentions bugged cards, so progress is happening. Maybe Traveling Priestess will be one of the cards mentioned there. It looks like a win because opponent rage quit. No? Yes. You've seen the power of the cards. I know that I played it atrociously. We could have been only 1 card down instead of 3, but even then it worked. And the more you play, the more you see how broken that card is. Once again, I'll show the card, and and we'll see. So Traveling Priestess gains 3 charges per every time it goes back into your deck. You definitely want to draw them in your starting hand. On the blue coin you have Cursed Scroll to draw it. We have Griffin Witcher Mentor that also can be combined with Fisher King, so you can top deck 8 and mulligan back. You have 4 leader charges if you successfully played Radovid, and if you shuffle your Traveling Priestess 4 times, it's already 12 charges. 12 charges that give 12 points to Trollolo and Tridem. The problem is to keep them alive, because, well, if you just play Tridem it dies, and everyone will be aware of this deck. Give it like a couple of hours into the patch. And then we have some draw cards like Snowdrop, Istredd, and top deck improvement cards of City and Envoys. So City and Envoys are kinda good to fix it, to put your priestesses on top for your next round draw. Teleportation and necromancy definitely work on the card as well, so you get the charges back. It says gain charges on deploy, so it refreshes. You should notice that Shani is not play, so you don't get the deploy. Sadly, not a card, but you can consider playing Renew. It replays the Traveling Priestess from your graveyard for 12 instead of 6, instead of 7, sorry. But you can replay your Defender, and Defender is kinda important. Plus you can play Gerhard, who is an 11-point teleportation that gives you a body. Some considerations: early season meta gonna be quite fastly changing, because people gonna be trying Rings of Favor, new echo cards. But it was fun to try this deck out. I would recommend to play it to you as well. And yeah, drop the follow the feed of new videos. Much appreciated. Thanks for attention. See ya in the next one. Bye bye.